Hello, beautiful, and welcome to the Finding Fertility podcast. I'm Monica, your mentor in uncovering the hidden layers of your fertility journey. Together, we'll discover the right path for you within the 6 essential steps to creating the family of your dreams. We'll ditch the overwhelm, tune into your intuition, and build a vibrant foundation for your fertility. Whether it's through gut health, subconscious healing, or energetic alignment, you can unlock your body's natural power to get and stay pregnant. Your fertility journey is all about radical responsibility and deeply believing that your body is on your side. It's time to stay consistent, embrace trust, surrender, and create the transformation you deserve. Finding Fertility does not diagnose, prescribe, or treat any fertility issues. What we do is empower you to take control of your health by uncovering the root causes holding you back. Let's do this together. Happy Friday, y'all. Welcome back to week 16, where you are becoming the conscious mama you are born to be. And if you are showing up for yourself, continuing to show up for this work, no matter where you are in your journey, I am so proud of you because this goes so much deeper than a fertility journey. Yes, I'm here to get you the hell out of this phase, get you into the loving, joyful phase of trying to conceive, of pregnancy, of motherhood. But if you're showing up for yourself, despite wherever you are in this journey, be very proud of yourself because you are wanting to know how I am the ultimate creator of my reality. We are now entering the final phase of this series, but over the past 15 weeks, I hope you might have been learning something a little bit new, but really a lot of you, you're not learning anything new here. You've been seeing something familiar, just a little bit more clearly. You've started by noticing your patterns, especially control. Not the obvious, yeah, I know I'm over controlling, the quiet ones, the easily hidden ones, the hidden ones in responsibility, fixing, planning, and managing. Then you saw how control turns into overdoing and how movement has become a way to cope, how doing becomes identity, how pace replaced presence. And then we started getting into noticing how time has controlled you, not the clock, but that internal pressure of being behind, how that pressure became personal, how it rushed decisions, tightened your body, and narrowed your world. And hopefully, slowly but surely, without forcing anything, something has softened. Your pace has shifted, urgency has loosened, and stillness became less threatening. And hopefully, none of this required heavy lifting. You became the ultimate observer. You gained the awareness, and then you used your modalities and your practices that you already had and started linking that frequency, emotion, and the physical all together and really moving these patterns and getting out of the loops that you have been stuck into. And they've been highlighted as hell through this journey. So now, as we move forward, we're going to turn towards responsibility. And I'm not going to lie, some of it is going to feel heavy because of the old patterns. People, we've got lots of patterns, okay? And some of it's going to feel heavy because you already feel so responsible and you might even blame yourself for what is happening to you right now. But I truly want you to know that radical responsibility with grace and kindness and love should not feel this heavy because you're going to take that blame and that shame, you're going to alchemize it. And you're just here to take ownership of the present. You by now have seen how control, overdoing, time pressure has been shaping your pace, your choices, your body. So taking that radical responsibility now with not only awareness, but potentially action is the moment you recognize that you are not responsible for everything that happens, but you are responsible for how you meet it, how you react to it in your pace, in your breath, in your intention, in your stories. in the way you move, the way you react. So this isn't necessarily about doing life better. It's about being honest about how you're showing up inside of life right now. Remember, the joy doesn't come when the baby comes. You have to trust me when I say this. Yes, they're going to bring you joy in ways that you've never felt joy ever before, but they are also going to highlight all the BS that's been repressed for years and you didn't even know was there. So this week, I want you to notice the moment you feel pulled forward, rushed, pressured, frustrated, and take radical responsibility without judgment of how you move through that or how you want to move through that. Maybe you do pause. Maybe you're like nervous as, hold up. I know the old way we would have done this, but we're not going to be that way anymore. We're going to do this. Or if you forget, because remember, I keep telling you, the hardest part of this journey is to remember to break the pattern. If you forget and you move through that pattern like you used to, even if it's better, like you were at 100, now you're at 80, but you watch yourself move through that pattern at 80 and you're like, okay, here we are. No judgment. That's what I did. No one died. I didn't hurt anyone. Maybe I was just a little dick. Like maybe I lost my cool. But that's okay. I'm not going to judge myself. If you're present with yourself and you're radically honest, you'll start responding instead of reacting. You'll start to make choices instead of just being at that default frequency. You'll start listening instead of pushing. And it does take effort. That radical responsibility of being the ultimate observer, gaining the awareness without judgment is effort at first because it feels unsafe in every aspect of your body, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, frequency, in your nervous system, in your fascia, in your bones, in your breath, everything. It does take effort to shift, but eventually it just becomes coherence. It becomes the norm. Your default frequency is just different. Your reaction is different, but it is going to take effort to get there. So this week, stay present. Stay the observer. Don't overjudge yourself. If you do react instead of respond, if you respond instead of react, give yourself a hug. Be like, girl, you got this. And if you react instead of respond, give yourself a tighter hug and say, girl, you've got this next time. Keep grounding down into this new reality, one little minute step at a time. Bring in those practices on a fertility journey. On the physical side, there is nothing more powerful than your diet, than your gut health, to make sure that you have regulated hormones, healthy endocrine system, and then the stress is just as important. So keep going. Next week, we are staying with this, but we're going to go a little bit deeper into judgment because, girl, we be judging ourselves. But the less that we can do that, the better. Because the difference between noticing and criticizing is huge, like Grand Canyon huge. So have a beautiful week, and we will see you next Friday for week 17. Thank you once again for tuning in and becoming the conscious mama you were born to be. Remember, I wasn't some magical unicorn who stumbled into fertility success. I stayed consistent, I put in the work, and I made it happen. And guess what? You can too. Remember, this transformation happens when you stay committed to yourself. Trust your body, follow your intuition, make it possible. The links that you need are down below. And if you are still here and you absolutely love this podcast, please take some time and leave me a review and help other women like you find this podcast to get the support they need. Help a sister out. Leave a review today.